Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. This should be, by all means, our last recording. We should finish up the game here. We need to run back into this free play mode and play the first scene of this level, then play the entirety of the last level in free play. So there's these clamshells, and there's 9 of them to hit. And I got 8 of them and moved forward. So that's where I dropped the ball, I suppose. Come down this way. Stay away from these little octopus things that annoy me. Next one there. There's one right here. There's one of them I missed. There's one there. What number are we? We have 3 remaining. There are 3 arrows pointing to the right. To fight this creature. Get the last 2. So come over here with this. The platform opens up. Jump down here and pull this with our purple spell. Almost said it was telepathy. I guess they don't really have telepathy since they have to say words and cast spells. Right. And back there is number 8. And number 9 is over here. Right there. So that's the piece. Touch it and collect it. Then back to the leaky cauldron, save and exit. That's 1 more gold brick. We only have, I believe, 2 more now? Maybe 3 more. We're gonna hit 5 billion studs. Let's go and save this and save time. We still have the bonus level to do. 3 more. So, final level should get us done here. Unless there's a gold brick in Hogwarts hidden somewhere. Which I don't think there is. If there is one hidden in Hogwarts, then we have this potential dangerous scenario where we could have to fight against the buggy indicators. Because there was a buggy indicator telling us that there was something there when there wasn't something there. At least I think that was the case. We may end up spending some more time on that. Alright. That way. And then that way. So we have to go the way the thing tells us, right? If I'm wrong about that, then we'll have to play this level a second time and try different areas. I think it's these plants, though. left, right, down. Left, right, down. Just trying to make sure I hit everything. Come on. And like I was saying in the last recording, this entire fourth movie is just like, clearly it's a trap. Clearly, absolutely it's a trap. And yet, Dumbledore and the other teachers seem perfectly happy to allow Harry Potter to just wander in there. So this way, this way, this way, and this way. We need to switch to Snape. Open the second pathway. Here we have another level that feels very half-finished. In fact, this looks very much like the build system that they added but didn't really do anything with. Let's see. You can't dig. You can dig. Okay. Everything, even though I probably don't need to. Now, this tries to make you feel like it's a large, complicated hedge maze, but actually this entire level is just a straight path, from, in this part at least. You couldn't get lost if you tried. There's only one way to go. Here we go. But before I use it, I want to go through this section, which takes me right here. Kid that can dig. That's another character. Something's missing here. Something's missing. Look, I can get on top of it if they didn't have an invisible wall. See, there's something being pointed to right here, and I just didn't do it. I hope I didn't mess up. one more of those plants to grow. Hit the weevil that he's standing on. Let's go ahead and move this book up here. I had to do it, actually. I didn't realize that. We find out the Sphinx is afraid of spiders. There's the last kid. There's the student in peril. Move this fly, if it will let me. Come on. Fly, you're supposed to move. It actually moved by itself. After I did the spell on it. Which is for the better. That is the better way for it to work. Come on, we can do this. We're over 5 billion now, unless we have a hard limit at 5 billion. And this. Put the fly back together, come on. Stick it right on his nose. The spider will come, scare him away, and we are done. Skip to the cutscene, and the last thing is to get these Slytherin. So there's some stuff I want to do. I'm going to take the opportunity to ignore the battles and line these things up. That's one dancing skeleton. We're doing the dancing skeleton gag again. That's 2 dancing skeletons. It looks like they have the earmuffs over here. Even. Like, really? See, what cemetery is this? Is this a magical wizard cemetery? Or is this just a regular old cemetery? Dancing skeleton collected. I think we have everything now. If I run around here and do this and then decide to defeat this guy. See, no, that's not. There's all kinds of stuff on the edge here for some reason. From the brink of defeat, I take victory. There we go. There's nothing more to hit over here. There's some of these things could be moved. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else there. Can't hit or break any more caskets or coffins. Can't get in this area. So let's take the victory and finish the level. It's a nice little statue in the background, but not very Lego-y. Did we get everything, or do we have to run back into that level and do it again? We got all the house crests, so we know that much. We got True Wizard, we know that much. For the last time for this game, we're going over 5 billion. That's nice to know. Listen to all those studs rain down while we watch this terrible raining background. It's kind of lazily made. It's not very specific to anything. You can use the same background for lots of things. I'm missing one golden brick. Not a problem. Because I think I get one golden brick for putting together the item that's in the basement. If that's correct. And we have everything here. So that's it for levels. Jump down here. We get this little model. And see, when you have these models here, I wish it was like Lego Dimensions, and you could break it down slowly and see how to build this. This would be kind of difficult for me to build if I didn't know the part numbers, first of all, to order the pieces, which is kind of difficult in the first place to do. But I have no idea what's on the inside of the ship, connecting it and keeping it together. And that's the Durham-Strong ship. I couldn't even do the night bus here with 100% certainty. Right. So, where does this leave us at percentage complete? 81.7%. We have everything as far as the collectibles say. Except for 5 characters and not unlocked. Interesting. So who are those 5 characters? I imagine now comes the real work. Harry, 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 Harry. All these different uniforms. Look, the Slytherin disguise, the girl disguise are almost exactly the same. Pajamas, tuxedo. Finally we're up to Hermione and her different clothes. At least hers are slightly more varied. Now we're to Ron. Ron and Harry wear the same pajamas. Maybe they're standard issue too. So as we unlock everything here, we are getting further along, but I might also be unlocking the opportunity to unlock more characters. So it might stack upon itself. If that's not the case, then we need to go do the bonus level, and then we need to run around Hogwarts and find where those 5 remaining characters are. Now, I do want to make the argument here, who are all these people? If you haven't read the books, do you really know who these people are? Who is Parvati Patel? That one's still locked. Alright. Like, really? I don't know. The game hasn't said a single line of dialogue. It hasn't focused on any of the characters besides Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron, and maybe it sort of focuses on Voldemort, but not really. So we have all these little minifigs. They're pretty consistently similar. Like Ravenclaw Boy versus Ravenclaw Prefect. Exact same face, exact same design. They didn't even do anything. Maybe when this game came out, LEGO had not as many like faces, but now they certainly do. There's no way you'd be able to tell one minifig, confuse one minifig for the other. It's like witchy gray. You're getting very generic things here. When video games are made, the thing is they agree to do a certain amount of work, and usually in very specific terms. For example, they agree the game has to have 200 gold bricks and 24 levels, and so on and so on and so on. And they can certainly cheat around those agreements in some ways and make the levels really short, or make it so it's 200 gold bricks but you buy 12 of them at a store with studs instead of earning them in some other way. To get back to who are all these people, this is also part of the problem with the story as much as the movie. Too many characters. Far too many characters. So that unlocked everything I could unlock, and that puts me at 98.4%. But the 5 remaining characters seem to be a really high number. That seems too high. Shouldn't be that high. How many studs did I spend? Barely none. I'm still easily over 5 billion. Let's run in here now. This opens the door. And where do we go? To the bonus level. London, 31. So we just got Lord Voldemort as a character. So this is the bonus level. The true of the bonus level. The bonus level, I suppose, number 11. My score multiplier is turned off, and what we're going to do is we're going to run around and break things trying to get studs. And once you have 1 million, you run, and that's it. This is taking place when Voldemort attacks for the first time. So this is the attack. This is the thing that everybody was scared of, at least one of them, that helped create the legend of Voldemort. Now, when you do a bonus level like this, you probably want to play very thoroughly. Anything that looks like you can hit with something you should hit, and you should hit it multiple times. If it's made out of Lego, it would probably break it. Just watch. Here we have non-Lego trees. Can jump over here, but there's nothing over here. Interesting. Normally in a bonus level there would be a boat there. Usually when they make bonus levels, it's more of just a random Lego city design. This is specifically supposed to be London. This is where Voldemort kills Harry's parents, probably to kill Harry, and fails. There's a statue in minifig form. There's certainly not a lot of things gotta go downward, then upward. There was a phone booth. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a TARDIS here. That would be a good reference to make from Doctor Who. Again, I'm just wandering around. We're at 215,000 right now. None of the extras are enabled, so you won't get Fall Rescue, you won't get character studs, you won't get anything like that. If you did have to score multipliers on a bonus level, then you would get 1 million immediately, and it wouldn't be very fun to play. So I understand why they do it. There's a big old cart with more non-Lego trees. Just breaking everything inside. This is mostly just the same thing as we saw before, as the cafe. I'm seeing a lot of repetition here. Things that we're going to probably get replaced with Lego versions. But that would be bad game design if they actually had these buildings designed in regular animation and then they said, now we're going to start replacing these with things. But it might not cost them that much to actually buy pre-made buildings that somebody else already made and use them as filler. I heard of this process called temp tracking, where they put music from old movies in the soundtrack of movies that are getting made, and then replace it later. I suppose in video game design you could do the same thing. You could have temporary images. I know they do that, but usually it's not super complete. Or this good looking. The same cafe again. Exact same pieces. Same cafe, same cars, same flowers, same balcony. We're just running around hitting the same thing over and over again. Now we're almost to 500,000. So, even though this is monotonous, we'll be done soon. Notice we're not really picking up any of the studs for most of it. See that these people around here are in some wild outfits, and I'm surprised they couldn't make more of that. There's a guy with a Union Jack on his shirt and a spiky hairdo. This is slightly new. Not totally new, but this is old. Yeah, this guy. These are just people wandering around. I assume they're not wizards. Just hitting X like a maniac over and over again until your fingers get sore. That's all you can do. So let's see, what happens if we go into the subway? Nothing, it's just blocked off. Same things. Same things. There's no puzzles here, there's nothing. It's so strange. So it's like this is a Lego game without the Lego game. Let's hop a ride on the bus. When you get in the bus, it doesn't make a path or anything saying go this way and we'll give you studs. Crashing the glass. There's a lot of stuff we've missed. This will speed it up a little bit if I crash into things, no? Maybe. But do we make it to Harry Potter's house? And his family has Voldemort. I guess we don't. Yeah, we've been all over here. We've been all over the map. There's not much more. It does feel like it's going to be a struggle to get that last 250,000 studs. I wish this bus had a little bit more oomph to it. There's no blue police boxes. Not even gonna make a Doctor Who reference. They're so unfinished with this. Even as a bonus level. Bonus levels have been really, really awful in the past, but this isn't like lacking polish, it's just lacking detail. In fact, that's probably the opposite. It's been polished well enough so that you don't immediately realize that it is lacking in detail. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop out. So here's a subway that's blocked off. There's plenty of other things to hit. Several of these things I missed. So I just need to finish the job and do some cleanup work. We're at 87,000. Every single one of these sewer things is another 10,000. Coming down here does nothing. You see, as soon as I get that, it shuts off. 89,000. 906,000. This 944,000. There's just nothing here. There's no playground, there's no vehicles to build, there's no animals to ride. No animals to ride in this entire game, actually. We didn't ride a spider or something, I guess? I don't think we did. We saw spiders, we fought spiders. You don't get to play as the troll in this. level. That would have made sense. So he was doing all that damage just to find where Harry Potter was? So, I think the story or the movie shows a flashback of this sequence and explains things. So he must have already had the protection spell on him. Level complete, free play unlocked. Why would I want to play that in free play? Lord Voldemort unlocked. So we'll exit the level. Now we're in a weird position. A very, very weird position. Let's see. There's 4 more characters to unlock. We need to come over here first of all and turn all the extras back on. Even though some of this doesn't matter. Character studs, fall rescue, singing mandrake, character token detector is the only one that really needs to be on. But whatever. So if I went back in here, I could play in free play. Is there possibly a reason why I'd want to play in free play? No, I don't think so. I don't think playing in free play is what's going to unlock these last few characters. And I don't think doing the other bonus levels again would have any reaction to that either. So there were sections in the world. Let's just come over here and make sure we bought all these. There were sections in the overworld that felt like levels but weren't labeled as levels. Is it possible that I missed 3 characters in those? And here's all the extra gold bricks that they bought. The 12 gold bricks to ensure you got up to 200. Here's all the extras purchased, so we know we've done that. And now I can possibly, maybe if I unlock Voldemort, I could then unlock the other people. Come on, controller, move. Here, I'll use the D-pad instead of the left stick. Cycle things. See, it seems like there's just a student that I haven't found, so that one is probably in Hogwarts. And this too feels like a student, probably in Ravenclaw. And then Voldemort is here. And I feel like maybe his parents might be unlockable. Like, that might be it. No. So we've still got some work to do. Here. Here's the custom things, which I don't think we need. And are there any other buildings or doorways in this area? No, not really. Coming down here. Having all of these built doesn't seem to change anything. This is just a big empty room. A big empty room with nothing in it. Here, I want to run up to this point and see if we've gotten all the cutscenes. I suspect the answer to that is yes. Yes. Harry's Destiny intro and outro is the bonus, so we now have all the cutscenes. For whatever they're worth. I wouldn't say they're worth that much. And doesn't look like there's anything else. So return to Hogwarts we go. We're at 99.4%. Alright, well, I suppose one thing that we can be somewhat cool about is the fact that with the character stud magnet, if there's any studs sitting around that need to be collected, I'll probably get them. Not that that really helps anything. And we know there's no students in peril left, so we don't have to worry about that buggy one there. Now I've determined the reason why you always start here in Hogwarts is because this area is only like 3 rooms and it loads into the rest of it. Let's see. Even if I was missing character tokens, they should show up. Like, the marker should definitely be pointing to something if I was missing any in these areas. Let me out this doorway. Alright. So I have to give it some deep thoughts and run around. We're about 44 minutes away too. My deep thought may end up being, you know what? I'll get the rest of them on my own time, and sorry, you have to use a walkthrough because this could take a while. This definitely could take a long amount of time to wander around looking for these things. Let's run to the dorms. That's my best bet, I bet. Yeah. Run to the dorms. I'm gonna go ahead and change to Snape. Ron, you go ahead and change to Hagrid. I can finally see their names now that they've been purchased. Where are you, Hagrids? Come on, if you're gonna be useful, you gotta be useful. Where are you, Hagrid? There he is. Ah, yeah, the important characters are always at the top. I remember that now. Right. So, this way. And everybody's waving at me. Right. To the dorms we go. Here's a character that we never collected, obviously. It's way up at the top. Hagrid, this is you. Come over here and pull this chain. Pull this one. Come on. Rita Scooter. Excellent. That leaves us with how many? 3. Is there anything here? No, I don't think so. Alright, fine. We found one. That's helpful. It would be ironic if I had a half-finished series for this half-finished game. Let's see. Can you speak Postal Tongue? Nope. Hey, I wonder, can you speak Postal Tongue? Hagrid? Let's see. We might as well check in here. I'll have to use my time tuner ability, and that means the characters might change. Nobody here? Come on. Back in time. So, nobody in here. Nobody in here. All right. Anything here? Can you get in this? Nope. And how about you? Nope. Teachers are not allowed in some strange world. So I'm gonna have to turn from a Hufflepuff into a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw. Alright. Hufflepuff character. Well, here's a Ravenclaw character, so we'll take that one first. Run up here. Maybe I was supposed to use dark magic on that? No, I don't think so. Nothing here. Let me in. I have no indicator saying that there's a character here. And no indicator saying there's a character here. So that's the Ravenclaw dorm. These things don't want to move. Whatever. Continue down this path. Run, 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 run. Again, over here, like, no clue. There's a few places where things were just hidden, completely hidden from view. Alright, so we need a Hufflepuff now. There we go. So we found one, but we have 3 remaining, and the struggle is real. What I have to ask myself is, do I have anything more to say about this game? Because there's not a lot here. We've seen 90% of it, and I can go and show you the list of the characters I haven't found, and I can certainly then go look up a list to find them myself and save myself time and save you time. Otherwise, it's just going to be another recording of me wandering around looking for these things. It's obviously somewhere in Hogwarts. Let's see, run this way. I don't believe it's actually it's actually up the stairs further. Let's see if we run this direction. We've been all over this map. That's not where I wanted to go. Let's see, this goes to the library, and the library has this bug telling me that there's something to collect, but it's not. If it's saying there's a gold brick, it can't possibly be a gold brick. Maybe my game is bugged out, and that's why I don't have all the characters. I could certainly try to explain it away that way. Over here is one we hadn't done, so let's do this. We need Dumbledore. So Dumbledore comes over here and hits this. Nope, that's not Dumbledore because I need somebody with a beard that's bald. Who's somebody with a beard that's bald? Well, how about this character with the hat? That's no good. So these are two characters, I believe, right there. Beard and bald, and wearing, here's a beard and bald. Professor Binns. I don't know if I can attack with him though. Nope. So I need somebody alive who's bald and has a beard. I need somebody with a tall hat. Custom character A has a hat. I made him specifically for this. Nope. Not the right hat. Well, I swear that's two of the characters right there. Shifty Wizard. Nope. Somebody who's bald and has a beard, and somebody with a hat. The Bloody Baron. See, there aren't even characters that seem to match that. So I may have to make a custom character too. So what are we missing? We're missing Parvita Patel. And we're missing whoever is between Padme Patel and Penelope Clearwater. So it's a whole family of Patels. And whoever is between Stan Shootenpike and Cornelius Fudge. And whoever is between Boy and Vocalist. And see, I can wander around this place all I want. But I guess this is gonna be it. I'm gonna play the rest of the game off screen, and if there's something just amazing, I'll come back and add an addendum to this video and merge them together. I doubt there is gonna be anything that amazing. Maybe coins will start falling from the sky in some places, but that's usually all that happens when you get 100% in LEGO games, and having coins fall from the sky once you have 100% is pointless. There's a lot of Hogwarts here. So, the thing I want to just say though, when we get back to it, is this game is just half finished. It's half the story of Harry Potter, so you're gonna have to buy years 5 through 7, or if you're getting the companion thing, you'll have that, but then those two things are gonna be very different. They're very different games from what I remember. Barely connected at all. I'm wandering around here looking for everything. It's buggy, it crashed a few times, not awfully, but not ideal either. And there's nothing here, it seems. And now I can't leave this area. Alright, that's even worse. So that's a perfect point to finish. So 99.4% done. This is where I'm going to end it. I'm going to play off screen, and then I think I'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back and show 100%. That way I can talk about how much time and how much frustration it added to get these last 3 character tokens in this open world. The open world idea was cool, and the persistent saving of what you've done and things you haven't done is kind of groundbreaking for a Lego game, but the map layout of Hogwarts is just awful. It really is awful. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, just in case I don't add an addendum, but I probably will. As always, I ask you to like this video, share it with your friends, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all of that helps me out. If you want to support me even further, you can click on my name, Rydo. That takes you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, or Battle.net, there's a bunch of links down below. Also on my YouTube page is a playlist tab where you can see a playlist for every game I've ever covered, including every other Lego game I've ever covered, which is pretty much every other Lego game. I've missed maybe 2 so far I haven't gotten up to. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. And we're back for an addendum here. So I looked up where those last 3 character tokens are, and now that I know where they are, I can go get them. And I figure we might as well do this. Obviously, that was me giving up on this game, where they've given up. In fact, it was a very short wrap-up in the sense. Usually I let the credits play, I talk about the game, but there really is not much to say about this game because it's not very finished. So I just am, even here, am at risk of just repeating myself saying, this game's not finished, this game's not finished, this game's not finished. So I don't want to become repetitive. For a Lego game, it works well enough, considering it's missing half of its levels and half of its stories. So there's 3 records I have to play here, and I never did. Because who in their right mind would find 3 records and play all 3 of them? I probably already played one of them. There. So where's the 3rd record? Go. There's supposed to be a 3rd record. There's supposed to be a 3rd record. 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 3r Ah, here it is. So it was hidden in the floor. And that gets us Cho Chang. Which, okay. I think what I would have done, and it would have been a lot of money, if they were halfway through this game and they couldn't make it a decent length and decently complicated thing. And this is the assumption here I'm making, is that it wasn't J.K. Rowling or somebody else at high up at WB that said, no, you can't make a regular Lego game, it has to be simpler. Assuming that's not the case, I wonder if maybe they could have just taken the cutscenes, done the voice acting, and had the game. So now I'm looking for the charms room, and I don't know where the charms room is. I don't know which room is the charms room. I imagine it's probably that first room. Because this would be like a fortune-telling room. So whatever the deal is with this, it's not character tokens or anything else. So I don't know what that is. Maybe you can't do it. So there's supposed to be over here spiders. Spiders. See any spiders? Is this the defense against the dark arts room? Maybe it isn't. Nah, it can't be, can it? Darn it. Darn it. I have to run through this. But yeah, more and more often, I am starting to be more willing to quit on games, particularly games that aren't worth the time and the effort to finish. I certainly have a different schedule than I did when I was a kid. I could, at least in my mind, play games as long as I wanted. But now, there we go. Run around here just to make sure. So this isn't the defense against the dark arts room. I have no idea what room this is then. Since none of the rooms are labeled, how are you supposed to know? Alright, spiders. There's the spiders, and there's the character, Varvita, ball gown. Which again, that whole ball thing never got shown. So I'd have to switch into those characters to even see what they look like. Now, charms room. I bet this is the charms room. And there was something about lamps. I'm looking at everything. This one hasn't been lit, so maybe. Nope. See, I suspect this is the charms room, but it's the other charms room. There's two of them. I'm looking everywhere here. Let's hop back up. Can I hit these two from the top here? No, I don't think I can. Before we leave, I'll come over here and let's see, can I make that? No, I can't. Close enough. Like that, like that. I can't. Nope, nothing here. I only have one more, right? Yes, one more character. We are at 99.6%. We have to go purchase them. Yes, here it is. This is the Charms room we needed to go into. Connect that there. Get me up here. And I guess I never just lit these lights. I may have never even come up here. Playing not very thoroughly for a Lego game. This might be the best argument ever against not having an open world Lego game. The lack of direction, the lack of story seems to make it too easy to miss things. Like, I wouldn't have been able to find these without the detectors and looking online. So I've unlocked Girl. So now I have all the characters unlocked, so we can go back to the Leaky Cauldron and finish this. Then I think we'll go and look at the main menu and wrap up, because I don't think there's anything else to do. If anything was going to happen, it would be that things would drop down during the Leaky Cauldron area. Studs would fall down and rain down. So yet again, I have to travel through this selection, and this is a terrible system. It really is bad. There's Pavita in her ball gown. You don't even get to see the characters when you unlock them. This should be like a 3D model of the character spinning around. That would make a lot more sense. Is she Chinese? Is that why her last name's Chang, or is it just, I don't know. Was there a story like that where there was a Chinese character that they had a British actor do because they did all British actors? Or, I mean, you could be of Chinese descent certainly and still be British. And I believe that's everything. So we saved, we're at 100%. There's probably nothing that's going to change. My guess is it would either be raining studs here or when we get to Hogwarts. If it was going to do anything, it would be raining studs right now, even inside the building. I don't think there's anywhere to run or anything to do. So whatever this puzzle is, we're about breaking those, doesn't matter. it doesn't give you anything. Here we're outside. If it was going to rain stones outside, it would. So, now let's exit this, and let's go ahead and quit the game. Or do we quit to the main menu, or do we just quit in period? Quit the game. So, yeah, that's Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Can I even see the credits? No. They were also during this time pushing Lego Indiana Jones 2 and Lego Universe, which never came to PC. Well, actually, I think Lego Universe is the one that's coming to PC. Let's watch it. Let's watch the trailer. Yeah, sure. Lego Universe is a very interesting concept, but they really haven't done much to it so far. And then Lego Indiana Jones, I will play 1 and 2 of that later. So you have all this like dragon and monsters and robots fighting and trolls and just ninjas and everything mixed together in Lego Universe. And that's not what the game is that's on PC in early access. And it sort of is what the game is in Lego Dimensions, but not quite that either. See, you can certainly get there, though, with that build concept. Although, I'm not sure if you can keep a player's interest down, because it's almost like you're trying to make an MMO with Lego games, and I've never felt like that. I think by the time you've put your 60 hours or 30 hours into a Lego series, whether it's Lego Harry Potter, Lego Indiana Jones, or Lego Star Wars, I think you're pretty much exhausted of playing Lego and seeing that story. So I don't think I would want to play it non-stop, and I don't think there's a level of competition there to really do an MMO or open world thing. And that's kind of what they're trying to do. The real open world MMO of Lego is to actually buy real Legos and build real Lego things. But that's that. So we can't watch the credits, but we can watch the trailer. I won't bore you by making you watch that. So we are at 100% done. Again, I'm just going to repeat myself like crazy if I have anything more to say about this game. This game is half finished. It tells the story terribly of Harry Potter years 1 through 4 because it doesn't have dialogue and it doesn't tell you who the characters are. I have some problems with the story itself, having only watched the movies and not read the books, so I'm coming from a level of ignorance there too. So take that for what it's worth. Maybe if I had read the books, I'd feel really good about it. I'd highly recommend, if you're going to get your kids into Harry Potter, make them read the books or read the books to them even. That would be nice. And then play this game and compare and contrast. This is not a good entry-level Lego game. It's not a good entry level for Harry Potter. I'm surprised there isn't a good Harry Potter game out there. You'd think there would be one, but I can't think of one. I really can't. I guess King's Quest is almost the best Harry Potter game, and that doesn't star Harry Potter. Yeah, this would be in my pass list. I would put this right just below Lego Lord of the Rings and Lego The Hobbit. It's a shame that some major stories here, big stories like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, are got poor treatments of these games. Maybe the PS4 version is completely different, but I would recommend you do some research there, Because if it's just the combination of this plus years 5 through 7, which I'll get to playing next, still not really gonna be that good. It probably isn't, because if half the game is half a game, the second half of the game isn't gonna be twice the game to make up for it. Anywho, that's it for this series. I've wrapped up before, but again, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.